The Good Dinosaur Storybook Deluxe. In a world where dinosaurs never went extinct, it was a very special day. 3 baby apatosauruses were born on a farm at the foot of Clawtooth Mountain. Libby hatched first, then Buck, and finally little Arlo, who was afraid to leave the safety of his egg. As they grew up, Libby and Buck worked hard and earned their marks on the family silo. Arlo longed to earn his mark too, but his fears kept getting in the way. One night, Papa took Arlo into a dark field. Papa didn't want Arlo's fear to keep him from seeing the beauty in the world. So Papa swiped his tail in the grass, and something amazing happened. Go ahead, touch the grass.
Sometimes you gotta get through your fear to see the beauty on the other side.
The next day, Papa asked Arlo to take care of the critter who'd been eating their corn. Arlo was determined to earn his mark, so he worked hard to set a trap for the critter.
First, you gotta add rocks to the net. Good. Now hitch it up in that tree. That's it. Now pull the trap up onto that branch. You're doing fine. Just keep going. All right. It's time to add the bait. You're doing fine. Just keep going. We're almost done. Just gotta hang the rattle so we'll hear that critter when it comes. Good work. When that critter's taken care of, you'll put your mark on the silo right next to mine.
The trap worked, and the critter was caught. Arlo tried to be brave, but he didn't want to hurt the critter. Arlo hesitated, and the critter got away. Papa was upset. He and Arlo went searching for the critter as the sky darkened with rain. The river began to rise, and the ground rumbled. Suddenly, they saw a flash flood approaching. Papa had just enough time to get Arlo to safety before the flood swept him away. Papa was gone, and the family had to work even harder without him. Arlo looked sadly at Papa's footprint as he filled the silo with corn. Help Arlo fill the silo with corn. Make sure to fling the corn at the correct angle. That's it. Good job! Nicely done. You should be proud. Suddenly, Arlo heard crunching. The critter was back, and it was inside the silo. Arlo chased the critter, and they both fell into the river. Arlo gasped as the river pulled him under. Arlo washed up on an unfamiliar shore. He called out for Mama, and then he heard a howl from above. It was the critter. Arlo was furious. He thought this was all the critter's fault. Arlo struggled up the cliff. Arlo reached the top, but he had no idea how to get home. Then he saw the river and remembered Papa's words.
As long as you can find the river, you can find your way home.
Arlo followed the river, but he was hungry. He spotted berries in a tree and tried to reach them. Then he slipped and got stuck under a rock. After a long and scary night, Arlo awoke to find he'd been freed. But how? It began raining, and Arlo knew he had to build a shelter. And that wouldn't be easy. Help Arlo build a shelter from the rain. Nicely done. That's it. Use all the sticks you can find to build the shelter. Nicely done. Use all the sticks you can find to build. You should be proud.